Survivalist Jonesy. Now this guy is a hero I have on pretty much all of my hero builds because every time he does an elimination you get health back, but I've never actually tried him as a commander. However, with the new Ballast from the Past team perk, I really wanted to test out having Survivalist Jonesy as my commander with that team perk there. So what does this guy actually do? For his commander perk, eliminations heal you for 117 base health over 3 seconds. Now that is quite a lot. Now obviously that scales with your stats as well. Now the build I've actually gone with this, I have Blast from the Past, so I have to have the 2 dinosaur heroes there. So we do have melee buff, and we have when armor is depleted, when shield is depleted, increases our armor. So we're getting 33 guaranteed armor anyway, because we only have health, no shields whatsoever. Then I kind of want to make this just you can either do assault build, shotgun build, really. I've just gone for a shotgun build because not many people use Survivalist Jonesy as a shotgun build, but with shotguns you'll be much close quarters, you'll be taking loads more damage, so that's why I want to be taking damage. I want to be also getting health back. I want the armor to work as well, so we're using locked and reloaded, so every time we reload it increases our weapon damage. Shell shock to increase shotgun damage, and critical blast to increase our shotgun crit damage by 75% as well. We also have the stationary hover turret and airstrike just to do damage. We don't have adrenaline rush because I really think Survivalist Jonesy will that's all we need. We don't really need anything else, so we're going to get this into a twine mission and just see how good he actually is. Right, we are in the mission. Now there's many different builds I could have had with this, but this one is the one I would more than likely use, just because I feel like it's better rather than just having shield. We're getting armor anyway and we're doubling our health. Now I want to take quite a lot of damage here because I want to see how much health I actually get back per elimination, really. Right, just because when I have him in support I still get quite a decent amount back. So miss my shot, cool, do that, getting around. Okay, what one? 823 at the moment. If we get an elimination, 823. We're getting around, I don't know, 50 to 70,000 health. I'm not 100% sure what it is there. But that is amazing. You do get a lot of health back. I'm not even sure. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a similar percentage back than I do when he's in support. Let's get really low. Let's get super low health. Just to see how long it takes to get back full. Really want to get completely low, around 100k, then get back to full. Now it takes a while because I do have a bit of armor on as well. Right, surely that should work. That should do it. Right, I'm going to first do an airstrike. Wipe out the first bunch of guys, like so. There, we're getting quite a bit of health back. Get him. We do get, I don't know, it seems to be, I guess I would say around 5%. Health back every time we get an elimination, which is still really good. He's just as good in your support though. This is why I use him as a support and not a main. But look, we're already past 600,000 health. That is great. We just get our health back so quickly. Now again, I think this is also a hero, and with this build I don't really think you can go down with unless you are deliberately trying to go down. But it is a really tanky build. Just getting your health back with every elimination is something, especially in high twine zones, is what you need on every build really, because you're going to be taking so much damage from every single enemy. But this really comes in handy. Now again, usually with Survivalist I say, if you're really low and you don't want to risk going out and trying to do some damage, just throw a turret up, because what that turret does, that gets eliminations, and then look at my health. I can just stand here while that gets the eliminations for me. And it's just getting me that health back. You don't actually have to manually get those kills. Just let the turret do the work, and we are back at full health, which is really cool. Now, Survivalist Jonesy has 3 different abilities, which pretty much every hero has anyway. He has Going Commando, which is just a minigun. I usually use Going Commando just to break structures like that. If I do have it, I never really use it on husks or smashes or anything. He's also got a grenade, which pretty much all soldiers have it. I'm not sure if there's any soldiers that don't have a grenade. I may be wrong with that. And he's got Shockwave, another one which is really useful, which comes in really handy with Survivalists as well. Imagine there's loads of husks around us and we're like, we can't get out, we just Shockwave, it'll wipe them all out. Maybe not the blaster, but it just wipes them out, and it's really good. Gets rid of everything around you. You get your health back with that healing. which is really cool. We could have also put that, what was it called? That team perk where it increases the health received with more enemies. So if there's more enemies around you, you get more health back every time you heal. I could have done that with that, but I thought there's a new team perk which benefits Survivalist Jonesy a bit more. That's why I've used Blast from the past. But you can see 1 million health. We really should not go down at all with Survivalist. I'm actually going to attempt to up the difficulty. I'm not sure if people will vote for it, but I'll try and up the difficulty as much as possible just to see how tanky this hero is like this. Okay, I've just got a health boost. Now I just want to really quickly see if I can just melt through this encampment. Let's deliberately take damage again. Okay, why are these guys still asleep? There we go. Put that down. Again, we can just say, oh, we're stuck. We can Shockwave, wipe the guys out beside us. We just really won't go down at all. Only thing I'm unsure with this is if traps count as... if traps give you health back. I really want to test that out really quickly. I'm deliberately going to take damage. Oh, I'm not going to have time to up the difficulty by the looks of it. Right, I want to quickly see if traps give you... what I was going to say, give you health back if you get eliminations with traps. I'm just going to 106. Like so. Try and bait them over here. Come on, husks. Are they going to come here? Here we go. They're getting closer. They do. Oh, that is really cool. I never knew that. That was just a pure fluky guess. So that's really good. If you're fantastic at tunneling then, you can do that. You just make a few trap tunnels, play this hero, and you can push spawns while other husks are going through the tunnels, and then in theory you should be constantly getting health back non-stop if those trap tunnels are going off and off and off. I'm going to quickly try and up this difficulty just before we start, if possible. I don't think we've got time. So they even let me... Okay, never mind. It wouldn't even let me vote. It's quite strange. But can you even up difficulties on these anymore? Or is this a full... I don't know. This might be a 4-player. I'm not even too sure what this mission is. Right, that tunnel's gone down. I'm going to be pushing spawns the whole time doing this because I really want to be taking that damage. Especially with fire enemies again. Really good. I can take damage like this. I get overwhelmed. I can just Shockwave. I'll get my health back. I can put a turret up, get my health back as well. Thankfully someone else has done all the tunneling. It would have been cooler if I did the tunneling. You could just see that I never went down because those tunnels would be going off like crazy. But again, this hero, I don't actually use him as a main, but pretty much all my builds have Survivalist on in support. He's the most useful hero all round for every build you want. It really is. Just getting that health back is really incredible. I think the only build I don't have him on at the moment is my constructor one, because everything with that is to buff traps, completely buff traps, and I run Adrenaline Rush on that build as well. Look at our health. I am deliberately taking damage. Again, we'll try and get to half HP. Let me see again how quickly I can get that health back. Now the armor as well, because of Prehistoric Iza. Right, I don't really want too many husks getting through, but the armor is really helping us as well with this hero. Get through these, but look, we just keep getting health back. That should be replaced with brick. Constantly getting our health back. Fantastic. I wonder if anyone else is running Survivalist on this, because I never even knew traps would give you health back, which is quite a crazy thing. I am sure though it doesn't work with defenders. I'm like 90% sure you don't get health back. At least it didn't used to do it. But look at again, we're back at full health. We just won't go down at all. Really good hero in my opinion. I'm not too sure if you can get him from the book. I think you can actually. I think he's one of the default heroes. So if you can get him from the book, definitely get him from the book. If you don't have him and you are struggling with so many missions that you're thinking, oh no, my shotgun's broke. If you're just thinking like, oh, this is a bit too difficult for me, or you're going down a bit too much, just get Survivalist Jonesy. It's worth losing a tiny bit of potential damage of something like, I don't know, a Shockwave or something, just to have Survivalist on. Where's my shotgun? There we go. Now, oh, I just love it. I just love this hero. Again, other people I speak to all use Survivalist Jonesy as well in quite a lot of their builds, because where we all are, we're all high twine, and a high twine is crazy. Like, if a blaster hits you, it's going to take like 3 hits and you'll be down. You'll be down just crying, but he is incredible. You get that health back so quickly. Yeah, he's much better as a commander, but definitely, like most heroes are. But again, even as a support, if you ever want to look back at some of my streams or join a stream, I usually run Survivalist on those. Even as a support, he is incredible. Like, you just constantly, your health is going up and up and up. It isn't as much, but it is still a lot. Like, how much are we going up per elimination at one go? 1, 3, 4, 4. Per tick, I mean, 3, 4. We're going up around 15, I don't know, 20,000, 15,000, something like that with every tick. Let's try again. 77201. Yeah, we're going up roughly around 25,000 health. I'm not sure if that's the exact number. It's somewhere around there. But that is still fantastic. And you can always up it by your survivors having health. Just buffing your health stats in with your survivors. Like, ooh, match these survivors to get an additional 5%, 10% health, or whatever that is. Increase your doctor survivors. So good. Now, I'm wondering now, was it even worth me putting Blast from the Past on? Because I'm not really going below half health at all. So I could have afforded, with this hero review and this hero build, just to get rid of Blast from the Past, get rid of the 2 dinosaur heroes, put something, I don't know, that buffs assault rifles, that buffs my Shockwave, that buffs my going commando, that buffs my grenade. Really could have done that, because, like I said, I'm not really losing enough health to notice it at all. However, with shield though, the shield will go and you won't get health back while your shield is up, unless you have actually taken health damage. But this is still great. Just keep an eye on my health. It's so rare that I'm actually going down. It's crazy how useful this hero actually is. Wipe that dude out. Again. The only thing I did notice with Survivalist, especially, well, only as a support, is that they don't stack. And by that I mean, say if you have 5 enemies all in one area, and you do that, you'll still only get 3 ticks, although a Shockwave would have been better for that. You only get the equivalent of 1 enemy, which, again, not too annoyed with, really. Maybe it is a bug, maybe it's intended like that. Either way, though, you don't really notice it when you're... unless you're really trying to look for it. You really don't notice it. Let me try and get 2 in 1 here, just to show you what I'm on about. Yeah, you get 3 ticks per elimination. I've just realised I've got a turret up as well, so that's not going to work. You get 3 ticks per elimination. Well, you get your health back over 3 seconds, or you can call it whatever you want. But it's like heal, 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 like so. But if those 2 enemies here, I Shockwave, you'd still only get 3 heals. Now I'm not too sure if they go together, like the percentages are doubled, so you get double the health back with only in 3 seconds. But it does work. I didn't collect the stuff. No, that was a really incredible build. So fun, and I've got highest combat as well. I didn't even intend to get highest combat with that, but the healing, it just allows you to constantly be in that fight. So summarising Survivalist Jonesy, I've got to say he's one of the best heroes in Save the World. I 100% you put him on nearly all of your builds, really. Now, as a commander, I don't really think I'd ever use him as a commander, because as a support, he still does a tremendous amount of healing. Like, you can still go into those spawns, you can still constantly be in battle, you don't have to retreat majority of the time. Like, yes, you're not getting as much healing, but it's still incredibly strong. Like, that whole mission we did there, most of the time I was just in that spawn, constantly taking damage, constantly getting my health back. I was on full health quite a lot of the time as well. Now his abilities, they are just standard, really. I didn't really put any buffs on there. He's such a fun hero to use. I can't really express how good he is. So definitely in those high missions as well, I do think having him as a main would be better, just because you're getting more health back. But if you don't have this hero, do get him out the book if possible. But if not out the book, then just wait till he comes back in a potential event in future. I love this hero, but I'm going to leave this here. Do let me know what you guys thought, and as always, thank you for watching.